Hey guys, welcome to Operation Crypto. We're going to take a look into Vechain today and do some technical analysis, identify a few key levels where you could potentially look to either buy, sell or accumulate. And also we're going to talk through his new swing profile that I'm setting up. I'm looking to swing different assets at levels of support and then sell at resistance. So this is going to be the first one, Vechain, which I've already entered. We'll check the price on that and see if we're up currently. But this is Vechain on weekly time frame. And as you can see, it has been absolutely butchered. We've been all the way there to the all-time highs. Let's mark that line up. That all-time high mark is there, up at 27 cents. Decent rise that had ever since December 2020, and we peaked up in around April of last year. So ever since then, like I say, it's been down. We had that relief rally back in November, December. That's when pretty much most of the market pushed up, and Bitcoin did hit those new all-time highs. But ever since then, we've had another pullback. Overall, if you look at the very highs to the very lows, we did an 85% pullback, and you might think, wow, that's crazy how much it's dropped down, but it's nothing to worry about. It's a solid asset, which is still building, and that's all you need to know. I think one thing that went against this asset is that many people who were new coming into crypto loved this product, and due to the fact that it was so new to crypto, they saw the price dropping, and I think they've just all sold out. But it's managed to maintain a price level around about these 2 weeks here. If you look at those two bottom closures there, it was 3.9 cents. We bounced out to an absolute T. So let's drop down to daily time frame and have a look at a couple of levels. Firstly, we'll have a look at this latest move that's happened. If we look at this move here, in terms of Fibonacci's, if you're looking for some entries, you look at the bottom move there to the top of the move. I think if we did reject from here, what I would potentially look at doing is placing some orders at 5 cents and then 4.8 cents. Some levels for you to monitor. I've entered a trade now at, let me just have a look. I've got a separate portfolio set up now. I've put $1,000 in it. That'll just short around about 970. And I entered at, let's have a look. I entered there at 5.18 cents. What I'm planning on doing now is swinging this account, this $1,000 account. We're going to try and get up to $10,000 over the next few months. So if you want to be part of me, part of this swing portfolio, make sure you subscribe and keep watching this video. So going back to the price, that's how I've entered. I've entered around 5.1 cents. But if you're looking for entries, maybe target 5 cents or 4.8 cents. I'm looking to sell here this level of major resistance. As you can see, all these wicks from the trading area could cover a deviation, but we've got several wicks and then a level of resistance here. So that's down at let's say 6.8 cents. I'll be looking to sell around there because that's a 30% swing. So that will be up to about $1,300. From there, what I will do is look into a different asset potentially, or maybe even Vechain, and then we'll look to swing it into something else and just buy at support levels and then buy, sell back at resistance, and just keep spinning that entire bag. And let's see what we can do over the course of the next, let's say the next 3 months. We'll see how well we can do, depending on the market. Obviously, if the market does die off, that's something that we've got to monitor as well. What I will try to do, I'll try to stick to all assets on Binance. So I bought Vechain on Binance yesterday at 5.1 cents in the morning. So what we'll do, we'll try and stick to all assets on Binance. I know it is one of the most easiest exchanges to use around. So that's the levels to buy, and then that's the levels I will be looking to sell. I mean, if you're looking for a bit of a short-term swing, if you're buying down at 4.8 cents, I think there's a good chance you could sell around this peak here. If you look at that from 4.8 up to that top there, there's a potential 20% move. So you're looking for a move like this, to drop to that point there, and then you're looking to buy in at 4.8 cents and then sell at this level here. So buys at 4.8 and then sells at around 5.7 cents. But if you're going to take part in my swing trade, then we're looking at entries around 5 cents. I've got in at 5.1, and then I'm looking to sell at that region there around 6.8 cents. So all in all, that's what I'm planning on doing. If you want to be part of that, no harm in joining. It doesn't matter if you got $100, $10, $50, $10,000. It's something that we're going to be looking to do in terms of swinging that portfolio. Looking at a couple of other indicators, so the daily moving average 200 is what we need to be above to be bullish really over the longer term time frame. As you can see, back in December 2020. We was above that for a long time before we did lose that level. But more importantly, down on the lower time frames, if you have a bit of zoom in here, potentially getting a bit of a bullish cross forming here. We've not had a EMA crossover since November of 2021. That's for bearish crosses. You can see that 50 dropped all the way through that 20, and ever since, price action has been trading below that 20 here. Sorry, the 20 went through the 50. Yeah, I'd say the 50 is where we need to get back above. As you can see, currently, we've actually rejected off this 50. For any type of bullish price action, we need to get some daily closures above that 50. Once we get back above there, I think price action will start to climb. Look at these two wicks here. Bang on that moving average 20. So that could be a decent area for you to target as well. I think if you're looking for an entry, maybe there. Around, let's call that 5 cent, just 4.9 cents. So you may get another tap of that. But so far, we are attacking that 50. We actually rejected off it. Second time, we blasted right through it. So I think there's a potential bullish cross incoming over a couple of next weeks. So let's see what goes on there. With that, if that does happen, I think price will then start to climb and we will get that sell order filled up at that 6.8 cent region. Looking at the RSI, we are currently at 57%. We've got plenty of room to grow up there. I mean, we've not been overbought in there since August of last year. And then we've been down in this, as you can see, in this oversold territory a couple of times, and now we are around mid-ground. I do think that price action will start to follow quite soon. I'm starting to feel a little bit bullish. I think 50k is just around the corner on Bitcoin, and as ever, if we've got a bullish Bitcoin, you're also going to get a bullish altcoin too, and that includes Vechain too. So that's that. Just one thing before I jump into a BTC pair, I want to talk about BlockFi for a second because I'm a massive advocate of passive income. Passive income is one of the best ways you can earn while the markets are going down. With a BlockFi interest account, you can earn up to 11% APY. That's paid in Bitcoin in your account every single month. You can do that as you choose. You can look to restake that, re-yield it, or you can just take profit and spend it as you will. But go and check it out. There's a link in the description of this video. If you do deposit and sign up with that link, you can potentially get up to $250 paid into your account. And then finally, just taking a look at a BTC pair. Satoshi trading, if you're into building Bitcoin, it's a great way to use it to build up via altcoin. So this is sold off drastically, and personally, I think there's still room to drop, to be honest. I think that if Bitcoin does start to reclaim those 50 levels, I think there's a good chance that price action in Satoshis may start to dwindle or at least stay stagnant. If you look at this level here, it was a major area of support back in 2018. Resistance level here. Let's see if we can get a little bit of an arrow going. As you can see, it was a resistance level there. Resistance level there. Then it was major support back here. And then again, as you can see, resistance level there and there. So it's a clear area of resistance, which you should be potentially looking at buying. This is an area down at 110 Satoshis. We're currently 126, so I think there's a good time to potentially place some orders down there. And just be wary if Satoshis do start to get wrecked. You've got all these candles down here with major spots too, which is down at 65 sats. I don't think we'll get down there, but just be wary that 65 Satoshis is a potential area where the price could go if Bitcoin does start to really bleed those Satoshis out and start pushing the Bitcoin dominance up. If this Bitcoin dominance starts pushing up, I mean, what are you thinking here? What's this BTCD here? If it does start pushing up towards this 52 and maybe 62% regions, I think there's a good chance that price action on Satoshis may start to dwindle. So that's going to do it for today. That is just some analysis on Vechain and USDT and the BTC pairings. If you want to join me on my swing trading, do it at your own risk. So that's going to do it for today. If you're new to this channel, please make sure that you are subscribed. Hit that like button. I'll catch you next time.